Man, I really... Oh, I shook the shit out of my mic. Alright. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. Sorry about the disappearing for a little bit. Just if you've been around, you know this is a common thing. But I want to say welcome to the Drop Colors resource. Now, you may be wondering, Joe, what the hell is the Drop Colors resource? Well, it is a resource to help Battletech players and GMs get a little more into this hobby and world that I have grown and so many others have grown to love. And hopefully bring in some new blood. I hope. Now, the big thing is with this is it's going to help point a few things out, but that'll be for a later point in time. But first, you may be wondering, what's Battletech? Well, Battletech, outside of being the franchise that pretty much started MechWarrior and MechCommander and a few other very interesting titles in my favorite run of video games, it is a tabletop war game, sort of akin to Warhammer, where you and your buddy build an army of a few units within a set point value, and you fight each other to see who wins. Pretty straightforward and blunt, and it's awesome. Now, there are many ways to play it. You can play it very much PvP with no hindrance whatsoever, or you can play it kind of a PvE style, campaign, narrative style, which, again, I'll touch up at a later point. It is by far some of the funnest times I've played, and whereas a lot of my friends enjoy like Pathfinder and D&D, I have always been more akin to the sci-fi world of Battletech because of just how the world is and how interesting it is to me. But then again, I've always been a sci-fi fanatic over fantasy. Now, with that being stated, this will stretch several episodes and several episodes and how many that are ever needed. And it'll touch up on like key points of like, hey, here's the books you need, to, hey, this is where you can pull stuff. And this is where you can get some miniatures. And here's some cool ways to paint minis without it making look like you squirted mustard on the top of it and called it good. Which is a big issue for some people. It's horrifying. Just look up bad minis, and the Warhammer community has no small amount of really rough looking minis. So props to the guy who purposely paints like a group of Space Marines just to look fucking bad and runs them. I have no qualms with you whatsoever, sir. Rock that horribly deformed army. But yeah, with that being stated, I'm keeping this short and sweet. I am alive, and hopefully I'll have a go-to video out next week, hopefully around the same time, depending on how long the scripting takes. And with that being said, I want to say thank you to everybody that has shown up. I love you all, and peace.